will go through to the second round at the World Snooker Championships. Now then, Bristol men's physique competitor Nick Chapman is hoping to represent Team GB at the European Championships later this year. The fitness fanatic was a finalist at the British Championship of the bodybuilding sport last year, and now he's hoping to go a step further in 2018, and we'll know more after a UFL event in Bristol, which has been held on the 2nd of June. Well, our reporter Dan Albert has been to meet Nick and his coach at the Abbotsleigh Gymnasium to find out more about this one.
Playing football for years, and obviously hit the gym to get strong and get fit and keep fit, and through that thought I'll give a men's physique a shot, and we went through the Southern qualifiers, which come third, and then went through to the British Championships, and I was a British finalist last year. You obviously need to get the body fat down. You naturally get fit anyway through doing it, because you need to keep your cardio in, which obviously keeps you fit. It's not all down to how you look on stage, but through diet and fitness you get yourself show ready anyway.
I would imagine it's a very competitive sport, isn't it, to be involved in?
Yeah, it is competitive, but when you get there, everyone's in the same boat, and everyone's friendly, everyone's talkative. You would have thought it'd be a bit cliquey the way it could be anyway, but it's not. You go there on show day and everyone's in the same boat, everyone's been through the same journey. I look at about 14-week prep, so I get myself down ready in 14 weeks. So it is grueling, but you just got to suck it up and think of what's coming and focus on that.
I guess there's some parts of it that are tougher than others.
Food prep's hard, because if you're out on road all day, got to make sure your food's there ready to eat. I've got my cool bag down here, as you can see. So I just make sure I take all my foods out. I'm eating every 2 to 3 hours throughout the day, so food prep's the hardest bit. And then show day is just, the most important thing is your last week. We call it peak week, because then you're dehydrating yourself. You then got to play with your water loading and then water cutting. So then you dehydrate your body. You just got to see how it is on the day and not do too much. And James is best mate and my coach, so I know he's going to be honest with me. If he thinks I need to take things out of my diet or train this or train that, he'll let me know about it, and it gets me ready for the show, ready for the day.
You speak about being a British finalist. What was that like, the whole experience of getting that far, and for you on a personal level? Must have been something.
It was amazing. Just went there to enjoy my day, and I'd done it for a challenge to just focus on something with my training, and then on the day everything was going well and everything was going right, so everything just landed in place, and it's nice to get that far and enjoyed the day. But obviously just want to do more now and get better and try and push to better yourself. But definitely.
And I'm trying out for Team England and so on. What's the process of that like?
The show in Bristol in the 2nd of June, the Ultimate Fitness League. Basically they're going to do it for the end of that month, so it'd be the end of June. If they're happy and they're happy with their athletes and competitors, they will then pull you to a side and say, you're going to represent Team GB in the European Championship, so fingers crossed it'll go the right way.
What would that mean to you though, to get onto that stage?
That's the target now. Now they've threw out there and said, this is something you could do and could qualify to be in. That's the target. Focus on this show first, and then if it happens, then I'll be really happy.
Would you recommend it to people to get involved in?
Yeah, definitely. If you're a regular gym goer and you do enjoy fitness, and set yourself a challenge and a goal, and once you sign the dotted line, you've got to compete. So it's a good thing to do. Obviously, other categories. There's bodybuilding. There's classic bodybuilding, men's physique, muscle model. There's so many categories you can get yourself into. So you think, am I ready? Am I good enough? You just don't know, but you won't know until you get there and you're looking at other people. You think, he looks good, he looks really good, or I got this lad here. Or, you just don't know on the day. You don't know who's going to be competing, but you can look on social media who's dropping in the hashtags and who's going to the show, so you can kind of pick up who's going to be on stage with you, but you just don't know until you're on the day and you see what's about.
My name's James Tantrum, and I'm the owner of the Fit Tank Gym.
And you're also the coach of Nick here, so you've been through it yourself. How good is Nick, and how good can he become?
The thing is with Nick, he's not the biggest guy in the world, but his condition is immense. So as soon as we get him down, he's just unbeatable.
So
it really is.
What is the key then to being successful in your sport?
Nutrition is a massive key, genetics, and doing what I say.
That's the major one.
That's the major one, mate. Yeah. And you know what? And he never argues with me either. You know, it was only a couple of days ago we were doing a bit of posing practice, going through his routine, and you can see that he was just slightly off. I wasn't happy. And we just tweaked his nutrition a little bit and added a bit more cardio. And 3-4 days later, he was looking really, really good again. He's got it all. He's just really short.
So when Nick first came to you and said, "I think I want to give this a go," did you notice soon that he had the potential to go?
I've been telling him to do it for ages. Me and we've got like a crew of us that have all sort of done a little bit, and Nick was never really the one that did it, but he was always the one with the potential to do it. So we all sort of give it a go a few years back, knocked on the head, and then Nick stood up and he's done better than all of us put together. His potential is just amazing.
I guess as a sport as well, you have to have the right sort of frame of mind, don't you? Because you know what you're going through and on the day and so on, you have to be really focused in that respect.
Yeah. Well, it's a long day. You know, we get there at about 7 in the morning. You got to think about getting your first meal in. You got to keep him up, standing upright, because you know he's so down, so depleted, got no water in his system. You know, you got to keep him motivated throughout the day.
The role of a coach then on actual event day is pretty key, and Nick will probably testament to that. Nick, is something that's pretty key to have your coach alongside.
Yeah, it's not the same if he's not there. You're having your third child on the British final, so he wasn't there, and I tell you what, it wasn't the same. You just kind of need him backstage.
And watched it live. We had it live on the social media, and you know, I was a couple of seconds behind. But yeah, it's definitely keen. It's being there with you. We understand each other inside and out. You know, we've known each other for a long time.
Yeah. Is it easier to be a coach or easier to be a competitor?
I tell people now that I live my competing days through Nick. So it's easier to be a coach, I think.
So is it more nerve-wracking to be a competitor or more nerve-wracking?
It is nerve-wracking when you stood backstage and you're ready to walk on in front of hundreds of people in the little pair of pants. Like, you know, it's very nerve-wracking. Yeah, and you're being judged as well. But then likewise, you know, when I'm sat there and I know he's backstage and I'm thinking, God, I know what he's going through because I've done it. I'm just as nervous walking on stage, just as nervous watching him walk on stage. Yeah, it's the same, I think, yeah.
What are the judges looking for then? I mean, obviously you say it's being judged. So
Symmetry, condition, muscularity, you know, size, it's a bit of everything, but mainly sort of condition and symmetry.
How many people do you get then watching these events on an event day?
It was quite a big arena, my qualifier, and the British finals was big, so hundreds of people. Well, you can't see anything. All you can see is the spotlight, and the heat of the spotlight, so you can't see anything. You can only take it in when you come back off stage, and then you obviously done your bit and you look at the crowd, you think, oh, there is so many people here, but you can't see anyone looking at you.
No. It's the coach will say you're in the zone anyway.
Yeah, you don't even think about it. Yeah, it's for a while. I mean, you get on there and all you're trying to remember is your routine, you know, because you've got a certain amount of time to do it.
How long is that routine?
It's turns. Yours is turns. It's not time. It's quarter turns. You go on, you do your quarter turns, and then you stand at the back, and then you come on, and then you go through your quarter turns again with the groups, and then you go away a little bit later on, and you come on and do your own routine.
What's the bigger prize at the end of it?
I just keep going. I just keep hitting show by show by show, and like I said, if I end up going to Europe and being in Team GB, then that's a good goal. I'm happy with that. But they do world championships and things, so going to the worlds is obviously the next step from Europe. So we'll see what happens. If I get to Europe and then do all right in Europe, and maybe look at the worlds. But I'll take it step by step.
BBC News at 7. I'm Moira Alderson.